Steve, a point at the Stoke Carras against Bolton. How do you reflect back on that?
A little frustrated, I think. I think that we wanted to get a good performance out of the lads today, which we did, against the team that's been doing really well. We thought it was a big top-end league game, which we were looking forward to. We've done quite a lot of work with the lads on maybe just getting a little bit more pressure on the opposition, which we've not been necessarily doing as well as we could over the last few weeks, and I think we did that really well. And we had a spell second half in the context of the game where there's 3 or 4 chances, certainly a couple where you'd expect to score and probably go on and win the game. So delighted with the way they played, certainly in the second half, but a little bit frustrated we didn't win the game.
While you clearly would be frustrated not to get 3 points, is there some positives you can take from the standard of that performance and obviously the challenge you've had?
Yeah, I mean, I think that the positives are that we're playing against a really good team. We've got really good players, and we didn't really give them a sniff second half until right at the end when Arthur makes the save. And I think that we were locking our attacks in down the slope. The crowd were getting behind us, and it was almost like the Wrexham of old, really, at home. I felt that it was only a matter of time before the goal came. I think they benched them, they made a lot of changes. And it was just taking one of those opportunities.
On the other hand, a point gained on Wycombe. We're still at the stage of the season where there's a lot of games to be played, but it's clearly important that you're chasing them and keeping up that pressure, isn't it? Yeah,
I mean, it's just as it always is, as we've been there before. Every game you play at this time, it's difficult to win. Doesn't matter who we play. There's probably 9 or 10 teams fearing relegation, so they're fighting for their lives. 9 or 10 teams who believe they can get in the playoffs or get promoted. So every game's a really tough game, and we found that over the last few weeks. We found that again today. It would be nice to take a few more of the opportunities we created, but we're happy with a clean sheet, which has been hard for us to get over the last few weeks, which is a solid base to build on going into Tuesday night's game, which is another massive game.
And talking about Tuesday night's game, clearly very high-level opposition again. What are you expecting from them in that test that is ahead of yourselves?
Well organised. I think they'll be strong physically, decent at set plays. They've got a strong squad. They made obviously some key signings in January, probably not in the form that they would like to be in, but it'll be another tough test. But if we apply ourselves like we did at Mansfield in that away performance, which was probably the best away performance of the season, then I'm sure we'll be fine.
Thanks, Steve.